When we talk about Malaysia, we can talk about so many sports like badminton, squash or hockey. But one sport that clearly stands out is motorsports, especially Formula One. The smell of burning rubber, the noise made by the cars simply make Formula One an incomparable sport. So here is a CNN-IBN special straight from the Sepang Formula One circuit. Superbikes lined up at the Sepang Formula One circuit in Malaysia for the first round of the Malaysian Super Series. The Formula One race has already taken place and the MotoGP for the year is scheduled for September. The circuit, nevertheless, is as busy as ever.
People only think of F1 because it's a very big glamour event and all that, but actually we have events throughout the year. Other than F1, we have another 6 international races as well. We have product launched by car manufacturers come and do their launching here. When the track is free, we also open it for public. We give more venue for our own riders to come and train.
Designed by Herman Tilke, Sepang is one of the most technical circuits in Formula One. The combination of long high-speed straights and tight twisting complexes make the track very complicated but also perfect for overtaking as the track itself is very wide. The drivers love it, and along with Malaysia's distinct atmosphere, it makes for an experience unique in Formula One.
It's a really good track. It's very smooth, but I guess you've just got to really concentrate on the high-speed corners and try and give those your all, because that's where a lot of time is made up at this track.
It helps a lot with, by organizing F1 in Malaysia, because by now everybody knows where Sepang is. Yeah, and as far as the returns, I think it's a very good for our economy and for our motor industry.
With Singapore all set to host a Formula One race of its own from next year onwards, the big question here on everyone's lips is that how will that affect the footfalls as far as the Malaysian Formula One race is concerned?
There might be people who would make some selection whether to go to Malaysia or Singapore, but I hope that they'll still continue to come to Malaysia being the second round. And then in the long run, I believe this will be good for the development of motorsport as a whole for the Asian region.
Bernie Ecclestone wants the sport to gain more prominence in Asia, and efforts are on to include India in the list of Formula One destinations very soon.
Another issue here is, what do you want to the track if you have a track? You can also use the track to develop your car industry, your bike industry, your local talents in the country. They need a venue to go into serious racing if they want to develop themselves. So and on the other area, the main concern is the budget. And hosting Formula One is not cheap. So if you have all the budget and the infrastructure, then you should consider it could also be a tourist attraction for the country.
Ever since the Formula One circus put up its tent here in the late 1990s, Malaysia has attracted even more tourists than before. Perhaps it's time for India to take a cue and follow Malaysia's formula to success. During our stay in Malaysia,